Rita and Len Fairclough adopted Sharon Bentley as a foster kid. She was a thorn in Rita's side whenever she visited Weatherfield, although she stayed away for lengthy periods. Sharon's stint in foster care came to an end in December 1982 when she was hired as a kennel maid in Sheffield by Social Services. After Sam's fast thinking stopped her accomplice's efforts to shoot Gary Windass with a pistol, Sharon Bentley fled the couples in a panic in Coronation Street's latest dramatic episode. Sharon has been wreaking havoc on the street for weeks since her return earlier this year. Still, she's been rushing to conceal her tracks after her connections to nasty drug dealer Harvey Gaskell and her participation in Sam Blakeman's kidnapping became public knowledge on the cobbles. Sharon's narrative reached a pinnacle in Friday night's episode when Gary became desperate to prevent Sharon from fleeing with a taser. Sharon became entangled in her nephew Harvey's drug-dealing business, revealing that she had promised to watch after her brother Wayne's son if something happened to him. Meanwhile, Mariah Connor was taken back when Imran told that Sharon was the mastermind behind Sam's captivity. Gary noticed the identical van used in Sam's kidnapping parked outside the cabin. Gary ordered Rita to call the cops after pushing his way into the business, then proceeded to block Sharon from fleeing by sprinting to the vehicle and grabbing the keys from the ignition. Gary ended up rushing down through the ginnels and into a dead end as Sharon and her accomplice, Robbie, chased him down with a pistol drawn on him. Gary gave the keys back to Sharon when he realized he was stranded, but Robbie didn't appear to want things to finish there. Despite Sharon's protests, Robbie persisted in tying up any loose ends as he pointed his revolver at Gary. Meanwhile, Sam attempted to put up his new telescope in his backyard when he overheard the trio's argument. Maria checked in on Rita later when they heard a gunshot out on the street, and a shaken Maria ran out on the street to see what had occurred. It was entirely to Sam that Gary escaped unhurt from the incident, as the kid surprised Robbie from behind before knocking him out with his new telescope case, causing the bullet to miss Gary entirely. Sharon took advantage of the fact that the cops were already on their way after hearing the gunshot and Robbie was unconscious on the floor to return to the van and make her getaway, with Johnny and Jenny Connor arriving just in time to witness her drive away.